Hello, this is Bob Foster making a screen video of how you can edit your VNIC adapters. So I've already validated this LPAR, and I came in here and I checked this checkbox down the bottom right, keep virtual slots, HBA mappings, VNIC. And I now click export plan, and that's going to create a spreadsheet. It says, do you want to create a spreadsheet? And I say, yes, I do. I'll say, just save the file. And so it created, and if I go off and look at the file, if you got the file is a spreadsheet and it shows this LPAR way over here on the far left, but I'm not going to show you all that. It has the VNIC stuff in here and the vSCSI stuff in here, NPIV stuff, and here's the VNIC. And so I have two backing devices. And I've made these columns wider here, and so we can read them. These columns over here, this is what the default shows up. Everything's you can't see the whole thing. Well, let's talk about this. So I have two VNICs. One is going to VLS2. That's this AG column. And one of them is going to VLS1. That's the Alpha Nancy column. And I'm currently using these two VNIC adapter IDs and physical IDs, capacity of 2. And I have these two locals here. And these locals we don't change, but you can change any of these four here. So in this case, I want one of these slots to go to VLS2. So I'm going to say 2, but I don't care which adapter ID and physical ID it goes to for now. So what it does right now, it fills in the spreadsheet with your current values, and it'll use those current values on your new server if you want to, or you may want to change them. We do not use labels in this spreadsheet because that's not part of the HMC command line, and the tool does HMC command line. So in this case, I'm going to say I just want to go to VLS2. I don't care which adapter ID, and I don't care which physical ID it goes to. Now I'm going to do that also over here. This is the other one. I'm going to say I don't care which physical ID it goes to and which adapter ID goes to. So then I can do file save, and then I can go back in to the LPM Automation Tool, and I can go back to move. And now I'm going to import the spreadsheet. And it's this one here. I'm going to open it. Now I'm going to validate it. So I'm just doing the validate to make sure that I've edited those columns and that they can be satisfied. And they can be satisfied, so now I'm not specifying an adapter ID or physical ID. But I think customers do want to specify physical ID and adapter ID, and that's complicated. It's hard to find that on the GUI. In fact, I spent some time trying to find it on the GUI, and I could not. So I went to the HMC command line, and this is small. Let me change this view here a lot. Let me clear this off a little bit. Let me do this command here. And now let me blow this up. So I had to go log into the HMC, and I had to issue an HMC command line. And I really apologize, but I can't find all of the information I need on the GUI. So when I say give me the SRIOV slots for this server, I have to tell it physical port, and then I'll say, and I also need to tell it level ETH. Then give me the adapter ID, which is the first thing, and the physical port ID, and then my labels, okay? So I'm currently on physical adapter 1, physical 2, and adapter 2, physical 2. We go back to the spreadsheet. I know that, so it's 1, 2, and 2, 2. You go out to the spreadsheet, you'll see 2, 2, and 1, 2 were my old values, and this would and so that's how you can find it. I'm sorry it's hard to find that stuff. If you actually blank out these local things here, these actually should be in blue. You should never change these. If you blank these out, the LPM validation will fail. Okay, I hope that helps you in this endeavor.